Happy weekend from Fextralife. If you've been too busy to keep up on the latest in games we cover, or are looking for a refresher, we've got your back. Let's take a look at the comings and goings across the Fextralife Wiki Network.
Moving like a soldier.
Over the past week, Persona creator Atlus announced that they have finally opened the doors to their much-awaited online US store, with its merchandise now open for pre-orders. However, the selection of items to purchase are limited to Persona 5 themed merchandise, for the moment at least. Such products include Morgana and Jack Frost plushies, accessories like phone cases and caps, clothing like t-shirts and hoodies, and more. You can check out the full details as well as the links to the store in the article on the blog. It's that time of year again, Halloween. And as tradition, the Elder Scrolls Online is hosting the seasonal holiday event, the Witches Festival. This year's Witches Festival event has some treats for everyone in the form of new items that consist of new furnishings for player housings, a rune box containing a Hollowjack Spectre mask, a new house, exorcised Coven Cottage, and much more. There are also spooky activities which net you some nice rewards and even more Halloween exclusive items in the Crown Store. You can check out the full spectrum of the Witches Festival 2017 on the blog. In other SO news, ZeniMax Online Studios has released a broad Q&A on their much-touted transmutation system feature. It is part of Update 16 and the Clockwork City DLC coming to the MMORPG tomorrow. The Q&A answers important questions as to what, how, and where, and others on transmutating. And you can read its details for preparation when the update hits tomorrow in the article on the blog. Owners of the PlayStation 4 Pro rejoiced when developer CD Projekt Red finally released the promised PS4 Pro upgrade patch, allowing them to play The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt on 4K resolution along with a nicely added boost to performance. That happy story didn't last very long, as the 4K upgrade patch also introduced a nasty side effect in the form of crashing for some PS4 Pro owners, leaving the game in an unplayable state. Hopefully this will get fixed soon. During a panel interview at the Southeast Asian Gaming Convention GameStart 2017, Nier Automata's director Yoko Taro and producer Yasuke Saito shared answers to a burning question that has been on everyone's minds. Will there be a sequel? The creators of Nier Automata then fully expressed their desires for another Nier title and stated that a lack of funds are all that is holding them back. They seemed to imply that Square Enix had not yet signed off on the idea and that they were looking into potentially crowdfunding the game. You can read more of the interview in the article on the blog. In a bit of somber news, the FIG campaign for the debt repayment murder mystery cat dog RPG The Good Life from studio White Owls Inc., which is spearheaded by Hidetaka Suehiro, has ended in failure. Since beginning in September, the crowdfunding campaign has managed to raise $682,864 of their $1.5 million goal and ended on October 13, 2017 at 9 a.m. Suehiro took to Twitter and addressed the matter over The Good Life in a lengthy message. The message went over the issues that affected the campaign and outlined their next move to restart their venture in Kickstarter. It is certainly such a pity, and we hope their next outing fares far better. You can read his letter and learn more about the game on the blog. From the creators of the revered Gothic franchise comes a new action role-playing game from the developer Pronobytes called Elex, which is now available to purchase. Elex is a single-player RPG experience that puts you in a seamless post-apocalyptic science fantasy world. In this open-world title, players will encounter original characters, mutated creatures, be confronted with deep and moral choices, and more. The game is receiving mostly positive reviews on Steam, mostly mixed reviews on PS4, with Xbox One owners yet to weigh in. There are screenshots as well as the launch trailer waiting for you to check out on the blog. Another game that is now out in the wilds is Matt Stone's and Trey Parker's adventure RPG South Park: The Fractured But Whole. It is the sequel to the 2014 title South Park: The Stick of Truth. Based on the adult animation television series South Park, the game is an interactive South Park experience that is considered an entire episode in itself. The Fractured But Whole puts you in a small mountain town with superheroes Coon and friends and features turn-based combat, exploration, and everything you'd expect out of an RPG, in addition to some social commentary. We've prepared a preview of the game that you can check out in our article on the blog. Square Enix has unveiled the Western release date and pricing details for the previously announced Star Ocean: The Last Hope 4K and Full HD remaster. The 2009 action RPG remaster will come to North America and Europe on November 28th, which coincides with the Japanese release of the game and will be priced at $20.99 USD. Steam users who pre-order the title before December 12th will be given a special 10% discount in addition to an exclusive digital mini soundtrack. PlayStation Plus subscribers will also be given the 10% discount upon pre-order, along with an exclusive PlayStation 4 theme and a set of 12 PSN avatars. You can check out the game's 4K screenshots and details over on the blog. After some teasing, video game developer and publisher NIS announced a new and upcoming action RPG titled Anata no Shikihime Hyoe Akutan, or Your Fortnite Princess Training Story. It's described as a princess-raising strategy action game where players take on the role of a knight with 4 princesses under their tutelage. The princesses are commanders of an army leading soldiers into battle. It's your job to make sure they do it well, and you can do so by using the praise scold mechanic on the princesses. Wow. It is currently in development, presently 70% done by the creators of Penny Punching Princess, an isometric brawler where you punch and pay your way through, and with its character design done by Madoka Hanashiro of The Witch and 100 Knight 2. You can check it out on the blog, which includes early screenshots of the game. And in our final story, a surprising development occurred as digital video game storefront Bumble announced in their blog post that their company has been acquired by gaming and entertainment giant IGN. In the blog post, CEO and co-founder Jeffrey Rosen broke the news about the acquisition and assures the community and everyone else that they'll still be operating independently, with their team intact, and hopes that resources from IGN will boost their altruistic vision. Details of the arrangement, such as for how much Bumble was procured for, were not revealed. Only time will tell how this acquisition will fare for the philanthropic company. You can check out the full story over on the blog. That's a wrap for the Week in Wikis. We're looking forward to another great week of gaming fun. Don't forget to check out our VIP program for some exclusive supporter benefits, and budding writers should take advantage of our Become an Author initiative. Thanks for a great week, and always keep checking in with us for news, reviews, YouTube streams and vids, and general wiki goodness. Follow us on social media for all the latest and greatest. The more followers we get, the larger the army of the Fexus grows.